What are we expecting from Watson?
I would like to see Watson build into the Ags. I would like the Ags, like usual build up, stat padding first, maybe something like the Scotty into Ags, and then once you have the Mega Meepo, well, you have a good time. You definitely have a good game. Granted, I think XXS on the Doom is still a pretty good foil to the Meepo, although there's some funky interactions with Mega Meepo and spells. Like, say, if you doom up someone that isn't primary Meepo, he can still Mega Meepo in. And I don't believe, if the primary Meepo is not doomed up, I don't believe he's stopped from using his spells. So there's some weird-ass stuff that happens with Mega Meepo, Mike. I'm keen to see that happen here, if we get the eggs.
Oh, I won't get my hopes up yet, Jonathan. We'll see if he does go down the Ags route. Bottom lane, you're looking at Kataomi and Toby against Siamese Cat and Monet. Pretty annoying lane here for now against the Lich, because, you know, Frostblast spam is just a little bit obnoxious to have to try and play against. But eventually this Rubik Beastmaster is going to be quite annoying to play against for the AM, I'm sure.
Just need a few levels up, and you start with the Axis here for Toby, as you usually do. I think Axis is the preferred build nowadays, just for farm. So as long as you don't need to worry about the Boris, Monet should be fine. This is a lot better there for Kataomi and Toby. So you have to watch yourself just a little bit on the Lich once you're out of mana. So level 4, I'd say, is when Entity can kind of reel this lane in. Maybe 5, but by 5, it's a little bit too late. Down mid, we're taking a look at Sumail up against Stormstormer on that Void Spirit up against Timbersaw. And again, Timbersaw crushes this lane. You're seeing that in the CS. Sumail dropping low already, not feeling the best, losing out on a lot of CS here. Port that he does use that gate as a 5 quite well. And they might find a little bit more here.
Kataomi cannot get through the twin gates yet, though he's almost there, but not quite enough. Monet able to take his first kill of the game now as the anti-mage. And that's a pretty position 5 Medusa. This is the kind of game where it'd be amazing to have an axe. Just pulling blade every time you see her. What's she gonna do?
I don't think they expected its support, so they assumed it would have stats. But as a core, it would. But as a support, you probably could just feed off and dunk every time.
It would have been amazing.
Would have been. We haven't been blessed with those early days of the patch, Mikey, unfortunately. Sumail with the DD is threatening onto Stormer, but level 2 max reactive armor means that you can't really do as much here, unfortunately. It's a little bit harder, but see if he's patient enough here, Emperor Sumail.
Six to 1 so far in the favor of Aster. Watson's obviously been relegated to the jungle for quite a while now. Trying to go for that first Dragonlance of the game for the Meepo. Top lane, Fishman. An awkward scenario for him as now Sumail's rotated and he is completely out of mana.
Now Upset are on the hunt.
Should be a kill where everyone just throws blood grenades at the Medusa, you know? Just kill her that way. From 4 HP to nothing, because Watson, well, Toby's down bottom lane, but Watson's been caught out here around the mid lane. Doom is out immediately from XXS, and Watson, no way out of that scenario. He is going to go down.
The timing's just not lining up.
Which is probably the right way to play it. I don't think they're very concerned about this Meepo at all, because they know Watson's had a very slow start to the game. Though he is catching up, but it is still slower than he would like, I'm sure. There's now Team Aster rotating into the Dire jungle. We'll run right into Kataomi. That'll be a free kill here for Baboka.
Yeah, not the...
To watch his Beastmaster die.
Dire's middle tower is
they will at least try to take the stacks in the Dire triangle while they can, but now Monet's jumping in. Stormstormer does get arrowed. Can they drain all his mana in time? Stormstormer, he's out of mana now. Mono Void gonna come in and he's down. Oh, very nice arrow from Baboka, just holding him down long enough so he could not...
With his blink timing. Mid just gonna be sieged for free by Sumail. No defense at all coming out from Entity. TP him now, but...
Yeah, the Timber, Doom immediately. This could be an immediate death for the Timber just after respawning, and it will be. Stormstormer has no gameplay. Team Aster going right after the mid lane once again.
Side of Entity go. Again, Watson's gonna have his blink up, and does have it now. We could try to threaten. It's only level 1 divided by standard. Baboka is scouting him.
Mid lane actually is breaking out though. Fishman has been jumped. The Chain Frost doing quite a bit of damage here to the mana pool of Fishman as he will pop the Stone Gaze and try to run, but not quite.
I must
Samel taking the core. Watson's going to join this time. He has the blink available on the Meepo, so wants to try and make full use of it. As they do jump in on the Doom immediately. XXS targeted, but does get the Doom off onto the Timber Saw. So he's kind of done his job. And in fact, he's too tanky to take down. He is not dropping on the Doom. The Frost Shield just keep him alive, but now Watson being caught out by the Sinister Gaze will also go down into him. Watson. No, Samel sees the Meepo. He just wants the Meepo down. Entity, they are around though. They might be able to contest this kill happening. Samel's already made the jump in. Watson losing a lot of HP on one of these Meepos, but he needs some help to get the damage done. Samel, no, he's been locked down. Samel is gone. Everyone else now trying to retreat. As Watson does not drop. So they have found XXS on the right side of the tree line. XXS, a very big target. Watson will bring the Meepos in. Meanwhile, Siamese Cat is gone, and here comes the TPs. XXS has no way out of this one, I don't think. The Ensnare is just constantly going to be flying out here from Watson. He's still going to try and deal damage to the one Meepo that was low, but it's not going to be low enough. Team Aster, they are being pretty hesitant in trying to move into the top side of the map. They will eventually get there. Still, Toby and Fishman are around to try and hunt down. Aster, I don't think we'll be committing. Instead, maybe looking to go through the bottom. Twin Gates. We're already setting up with an Aether Remnant there to give the information over as the Moonlight Shadow is not going to do crap for them. So Stormstormer actually getting caught out on the timber. So Watson is coming in, trying to help out, trying to get revenge for his teammate. Where's the damage though, Watson? Monet just blinks out of there and Watson's down. Chain Frost to bounce around. Doom committed on Toby. Fishman being hunted by Monet. And a disastrous fight for Entity. They do at least get Kataomi out. Fishman.
Need to find a way to isolate the Doom. Their biggest success has been in more split up fights. Inside of Aster, they will take Roshan here, nice and free.
Roshan has
the cheese with the Ags going the way of Monet. But I have a little bit more to play with, I suppose. You know, the one thing with Fishman on the support user, he's just building like a core now.
Oh, Stormstormer. Arrow's going to connect from Baboka. Spirit Vessel there to make sure they've got the damage output, and Stormstormer is just gone as bottom lane Toby. And he committed a roar here to try and protect himself, but it is not helping. He is down, and poor old Fishman. He's slowed up, he'll put the hand up knowing he's probably just dead. Monet will take the courier first. Fishman actually going to pop the Stone Gaze to run.
And he does buy out, just needs it to fly in. Moonlight though, on the hunt.
Not by Fishman. No chance.
If you look long enough into the void.
King's out towards the top lane. They saw Kataomi around. He will just poof away though. So they'll have to head into the triangle if they want a chance at this. But the problem is, Entity are surrounding Watson, or at least were surrounding Watson, because now they aren't. Jump is there, onto the Meepo. Watson, though, still going to be okay with the Mega Meepo. It's just zoomed up. He's got a hat on top. The Meepo's got a hat on. Oh, goodness me. Siamese Cat. He's going to get caught out. What is this? What is this? Stormstormer, he's in trouble now. He's going to drop. Toby in a bit of danger, going to avoid the arrow at the very least. Does TP away. Fishman though, I mean, he gets the Stone Gaze off, but it looks like he is probably just... I'm not sure why XSS is there, John. He can't doom the Meepo, so, you know.
He has to doom the primary one, you know. You can't tell. It's hard to tell which one's the main here, Mike.
Well, Samel, he's found one of the clones now. Watson is ready to go whenever. Meanwhile, towards the south, Toby. Arrow actually going to connect onto Toby. Siamese Cat was being targeted, but now Toby, the one to go down as Doom is immediately committed onto the Timber Saw. That is going to be Stormstormer going down. Double kill for Monet. A 19k net worth lead here for Team Aster. Nothing really slowing them down. Entity, props to them, John. They are still trying to get a bit of a comeback going here in this game too. So it is looking pretty unlikely as time goes on. Samel, Harpoon does move in onto Fishman. The arrow will not land, but so Fishman, he'll pop the Stone Gauge trying to escape. Doesn't seem like it's really going to matter though. Fishman barely up, but no, Monet will just blink in to finish the job.
He might, Mike.
Perhaps. What a silly I can accept.
Tower is under attack.
I see nothing right here, Mike.
Watson, you might see something wrong in a moment, John. Watson's been caught out here. Though there you go again. There's the Mega Meepo. Stun is out. Can they actually kill him off? Watson still trying to run. We'll bring more Meepos in. Watson is going to leave a couple behind there, just trying to get the weak one out. But it seems like he is set to fall as they will eventually split up. But no, Watson poofing them out. No, not quite. They are on the same spot. So they will die. They will die trying.
It's actually feasible. I'm not even memeing. He needs a shard. Like, I don't think you're gonna get it anytime soon from the Tormentor, unfortunately, although.
Well, Harpoon again onto Toby. I really like the Harpoon build up on the Void Spirit. Seems kind of nice. You know?
It is. It is nice. You can pull back into Remnant. Just a lot of control. Oh.
Triangle again. So they have got Paboka this time, but Paboka will leap away. Hint is there from Kataomi, but there's no follow-up to it as now Monet joins the fight. Watson still trying for the Mirana. Will at least get him, but now the Chain Frost just bouncing through all the Meepos. Watson, he gets into the Mega Meepo form, starts throwing him around, seeing if he can find XXS, but he makes himself weaker now, and Monet will just clean up. They will go after Toby. Harpoon out from Samel, dragging him right back. And GG is called. They have seen enough.
Okay.
Well, I think you sounded surprised by the GG call, John. Was this outcome surprising for you with this drop from Italy, was it?
Yeah, I think a comeback was coming, Mike. Just 30 more minutes of that gameplay. 30 more minutes. You would have had something. You're